Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. It seems like that in the new year, I've been kind of throwing back or going back to things that I had, had on the back burner for quite a while, waiting for the game to improve. Now this is another game which I played a reasonable amount, like ages ago when this game was first out in early access. I did actually play this game a fair bit way back then. Um, I haven't played it for ages, so again I thought I would come back and kind of take a look and see how it is. Now, my idea for this video is just to compare now with what it was like when I used to play it a while back. Now, from my experience so far, that my first impressions back in the game, what I would say is actually a very similar story to Beam NG Drive from what I can see. They haven't really changed the game that much. The graphics pretty much look exactly the same as when I used to play it when it first was out. Again, they've probably improved the performance, the optimization, and maybe slightly improved the look of the graphics, but only ever so slightly, just to hone it. They have added some more features in here. Now they've kind of added some like career elements, kind of like a progression element. In that, you only start with one vehicle, and you can actually buy more vehicles. So on here, there are more vehicles, but you have to actually buy them. So, but to be honest, the vehicles they have don't look vastly different from what they had before. Maybe like there is more variety, but it's not wildly different from what they had before. It's just they have more of them. You can also buy parts, and you can see this is actually pretty detailed. So I can imagine that if you're into this, you would probably enjoy like upgrading all of the different things in your car. So that's kind of cool that they've added that element of the progression. They've added something about crew. I don't understand really. I haven't really looked at this that much, but it seems like that you have a crew in your car, or a crew that is repairing or looking after your car, and their skill seems to affect the performance of your car. But I haven't really had much of a chance for it really to go into that much, if I'm honest. But yeah, so they have kind of made some changes. But I wouldn't say it's anything major. I mean, if you consider that the game has been out a very long time, it is still in early access. It has been out quite a long time. It hasn't improved massively, or it hasn't changed massively. They have added a few things here or there, but the actual game itself, the core of the game, is not much different. However, similar to Beam NG Drive, it seems like that the content has improved. Now, the content in terms of the tracks and everything that is from in the core part of the game, that has increased a fair bit. But from what I can see, they have implemented Steam Workshop, and Steam Workshop seems like it might be a bit of a savior for this game, in that I can already see there's quite a lot of content on there that looks really cool. So even though the game itself has not exactly come on that much, it seems like that the content, especially from the Steam Workshop, is probably going to help make this game, more popular. Having said that, the multiplayer, there are actually some players, but it doesn't seem crazily populated. Like, I can see that there are a couple of servers that have people in. Fair enough, I am in the Asian time zone, so maybe that's a part of the reason why there aren't loads of people. But yeah, so in this video, I'm actually going to do a race which is very similar to the races that I used to do when I first started to cover this game when it was first out, just to show you what I am talking about. That the game itself hasn't really changed that much, the core of the game. Okay, we're going to do this race because I can remember that I did this track when I originally covered the game a while back, and well, it might be helpful if you have a look at my old videos on this game, but go back and see for yourself. But I think you'll see that it hasn't really changed much. Maybe some of the graphical stuff has improved slightly. And again, I am using an Xbox controller. But yeah, it just, you know, like the gameplay is pretty fun. It's pretty cool, but the actual game itself has not really changed much. I mean, if you play this a lot and if you play this a lot and you don't agree with me, I would love to know your ideas. But for my first impression, it seems like the user created content especially is going to make this game much more. And why did it freeze up? That was a massive freeze. So maybe they haven't improved the performance that much, because I just had a massive freeze. And now I'm driving through tyres, yay! Anyway, this is not a video to highlight my skill. This is just to literally, oh, and someone has rammed into me. Nice, thanks for that. This is like Forza 6 with the drivatars. Seriously, that game is crazy with the crazy drivatars that like spin you out at every opportunity. Long Beach in that game is just a nightmare. But anyway, that's a completely different story there. Anyway, we got 4 laps there. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the whole race. I don't know. Is that some kind of weird graphical issue? So yeah, maybe like they still need to work. Well, I mean, the game is still in early access, but this is kind of when early access kind of turns into a bit of a joke, really, because the game has been out, rather a long time in early access. And yes, we have another lockup. Wow, that's crazy. 2 big lockups in this race. So yeah, maybe they haven't improved enough. But yeah, this is kind of where early access does seem to get a lot of flack, where you get games that are in, this is getting ridiculous. There are games that are in early access for a long time, but don't really improve that fast. I don't know. There was quite a long period of time where this game really did not improve that much, because or it didn't really change that much for a long time. Anyway, it's still relatively fun. I hope that the big freezes, like that's pretty crazy that the game is freezing in this race. Hopefully I can look into that and fix that. Hopefully that's, I don't know. I don't think it's on my side. I mean, I haven't had any issues with other games. I don't know. And also, I'm not exactly running it at the highest settings that I can. Oh yes, welcome to Forza 6 drivatars again. But yeah. Oh well. So really, this video is just to highlight, to kind of show you what I was saying, that the game itself hasn't changed much. Now I'm going to make more videos on this game. Oh my goodness, locking up like a mother. I am going to make more videos on this game, but I'm going to make videos of the user created content on Steam Workshop, because to me that seems like that's going to really raise the bar in this game a lot, because I've seen already on there some pretty cool stuff. So hopefully the future videos will be more interesting than this. hopefully you'll be able to see some more interesting content that doesn't look pretty much exactly the same as the videos that I made when the game was first released. So yeah, it's quite interesting that BeamNG Drive and this game seem to have followed a very similar path. If anything, I'd say that BeamNG Drive has improved the core game more than this, I would say. I mean, the content they've added there seems to be more than the content added here, apart from, obviously, you can't really count Steam Workshop, you know. And yeah, it's kind of great. It's kind of crazy that the game is still locking up, or it's got this kind of lock-up issue, and it's been out for so long. I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, I think that's the end of the race. It said someone is a winner. I am not a winner. I am at the end, but that's fine. Come on, I'm going to beat you at least. Maybe not. So there you have it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. If you have any specific questions about this game, please leave a comment. Thank you and good night.